The night the Nine Tails attacked Konohagakure, a storm raged unlike any other. Lightning danced across the sky, mirroring the fury in the demon's eyes. But amidst the chaos, a whisper echoed on the wind, a word of power both ancient and familiar. Thalassa! Could this be just the Nine Tails' roar, or a clash of destinies? Naruto, the ostracized boy with a monstrous secret, might hold the legacy of a god within him, the very essence of Poseidon, the Greek god of the seas, reborn in the heart of the ninja world.
After getting killed by Kojiro Sasaki, Poseidon gets reincarnated. He gets reborn as Naruto. While growing up in the orphanage, Naruto was treated unfairly. Whenever someone treated him badly, he punished him, beat the crap out of that person. The orphanage tried to get the third Hokage to kick him out, but he didn't allow it. After a while Naruto had enough. He left the orphanage. He decided to go live in the Forest of Death. He met Anko there. They became great friends. When the Hokage heard that Naruto left the orphanage, he used his crystal ball to find him. After he found out that Naruto was in the Forest of Death, he panicked. He was relieved when he saw that Anko was with him. After a few days, the Hokage decided to buy Naruto an apartment. He sent an Anbu to fetch Naruto. Hiruzen showed Naruto the apartment. When Naruto saw the rundown apartment, he was not pleased. He threatened to kill Hiruzen. Hiruzen could tell he was serious as he felt the dangerous aura Naruto was releasing. Naruto told Hiruzen to give him a proper house or he would kill him. His aura got more terrifying. Seeing that his life was in danger, Hiruzen decided to let Naruto live in the Senju compound. He told Naruto it belonged to his deceased relatives. When Naruto turned 7, the Hokage told him that he would be enrolled into the academy. When Naruto joined the academy, he was ignored by other academy students because their parents warned them to stay away from Naruto. Some girls didn't. They became his fangirls. While in the academy, Naruto did the bare minimum of what was asked of him. He became friends with other slackers, Shikamaru and Choji. After his defeat to Kojiro Sasaki, his views of humans changed. He didn't consider them insects anymore. Well, except the ones who treated him badly were insect in his eyes. Naruto enjoyed the time he spent with Anko, Shikamaru and Choji. He later befriended Shino, Lee and the Ichirakus. 1 year later, Naruto decides to meet the one sealed inside him. In Mindscape. So my jailer finally visits Kurama, the nine-tailed fox. So you are the reason those insects hate me. Naruto. Come here inside this cage so I can rip you apart. Kurama. You really think you defeat a god? Let's test that. Naruto said as he went to rip off the seal. Before Naruto could do that, Minato stopped him. Naruto, what do you think you are doing? Minato. I was just gonna teach the fox a lesson. Naruto. That's reckless. What if the fox defeats you and takes control your body? Minato. It's fine, Minato. If our son thinks he is able to beat the Nine Tails, then let's believe in him. Kushina said as she appeared. Thank you for the support, mother. Naruto. Fine. Minato. Naruto rips the seal off. Kurama come out of the gate. Kurama prepares to fire Bijudama. Before Kurama could fire it, Naruto created a sea of water. Kurama got swept away by the currents. Naruto created trident made out of water. He jumped above Kurama. Taiantiro Demeter Naruto. Taiantiro Demeter, divine lightning falling into the rough. Naruto leaps into the air above his opponent, unleashing an endless barrage of trident thrusts onto them from above, akin to lightning in a thunderstorm. He unleashes them at such fast speeds that countless afterimages are created. Amazing, his use of water style of is more impressive than Lord Seconds. And look at the speed of his attacks, Minato said impressed. That's my baby. Teach that fox Kushina. Have enough yet? Naruto said as he looked at the injured Kurama. Kurama's body was riddled with holes. You brat. I will kill you. Kurama said as prepared another Bijudama. Naruto summoned water chains from his back. He captured Kurama with them. Kurama found his chakra sealed off. Curse you, Uzumaki brat. Kurama. Water chains. I have never seen chains like that. Kushina. Oh. Naruto said as he released his aura. Kurama felt fear for the second time in his life. He only feared one other. Moderate Chiha. Naruto is only 8 and he has this much power. Minato thought. What is your name? Naruto. Kurama was surprised. Naruto was the first person to ask for his name. Not even Mito or Kushina made an effort to do that. My name is Kurama kid. Can we start over? Kurama. Naruto released the chains. Kurama balled his into a fist. He and Naruto fist bump. Sure Kurama. Naruto said with a smile. He befriended the Nine Tails. Minato. That's my baby. Kushina. I guess I don't need to fix your seal. If Kurama here decided to take over your body, you could stop him. Minato. After that Naruto talked with his parents. He got to know about them. Their names, his clan the Uzumaki, the events that took place on his birth, etc. When it was time for them to disappear. "Naruto, my dear boy. I love you so much," Kushina said as she hugged him. Minato also hugged him. They started to fade away. "Naruto, don't forget we will always love you." Minato. "Bye mom dad." Naruto. They disappeared. "How do you feel kid?" Kurama. Kurama sympathized with Naruto. Since he also lost his parent. Enraged. "I will kill the bastard who took his parents from me." Naruto. When Naruto was 10. Danzo wanted to recruit him. He went to Hiruzen to discuss the matter. "Let me train the Jinchuriki Hiruzen. With my training methods he will become the perfect weapon for the village Danzo." "The village's weapon more like your weapon," Hiruzen thought. Danzo was expecting Hiruzen to say no, but he surprised him. "Train him if you want to. You will find him at the Senju clan compound. If that is all you may leave Danzo." Hiruzen. Something is wrong. Hiruzen would never agree to something like this. Danzo thought suspicious. "Danzo, you are in for surprise. Naruto will destroy you." Hiruzen thought. Next day. Danzo sent a Rudanbu to go get Naruto. "What do you want?" Naruto. "My master wants to meet you." Rudanbu. Naruto decided to with the Rudanbu. The Rudanbu grabbed Naruto's shoulder and used the body flicker technique. When Naruto arrived at Root's base, he was greeted by Danzo. "So what do you want from me, old man?" Naruto. "I want to train you. As the village's asset you need proper training. Training you would not get from others considering their prejudice towards you." Danzo. "I don't need training from a human. If that as Hiruzen told you about your parents." Danzo. "No, he hasn't Naruto." "I thought so. I would be willing to tell you in exchange for training you." Danzo. "I am not interested." Naruto. Danzo was using Kodamatsukami. Naruto was unaffected by it. He tried direct eye contact and still didn't work. What is going? Why isn't Kodamatsukami working on him? Danzo thought. If Genjutsu does not work on you, then I will have to use force. Danzo. He ordered his Anbu to attack Naruto. Naruto was surrounded by Rudanbu. Naruto creates a trident. Medusa Lope Demeter Naruto. Medusa Lope Demeter Naruto unleashes trident strikes that combine his divine might and godly speed, attacking from every possible direction. The speed is such that it creates a dome of afterimages surrounding his opponent. As Danzo saw Naruto massacre his men, he thought. Hiruzen knew this would happen. Danzo thought. "You worm, don't waste my time further or you will regret it." Naruto. "To think I would have used it on a child," Danzo said as he released the 3 golden arm braces. After that Danzo removed the bandages on his arm. The multiple Sharingan on his arm was revealed. "You insolent worm, how dare you disrespect the dead," Naruto said with anger. "The Sharingan is too valuable to be wasted on the dead," Danzo said as he made hand signs. Naruto appears in front of Danzo. Amphitrite Naruto. Danzo couldn't react. He got pierced multiple times by Naruto. After killing him, Naruto was going to leave until he sensed Danzo behind him. Naruto immediately turned around and pierced Danzo with his trident. After Naruto killed Danzo, he appeared again. Naruto saw that 2 of the Sharingan eyes on Danzo's arm were closed. "So 8 more times before you die for good." Naruto glared at Danzo as he released his aura. "This brat is a monster. I have to retreat," Danzo thought before he was stabbed by Naruto again. Naruto waited for Danzo to reappear. But he didn't. He ran away. "Next time I see him I will end his existence." Naruto. Next day. Danzo visited Hiruzen again. He asked him why Naruto was that powerful. And who trained him. Hiruzen told him Naruto was self-taught. Hiruzen warned him to stay away from Naruto if he valued his life. Time skip to graduation. "Okay class, we will now start the graduation exam. Iruka. First you will be doing a written exam. Iruka." After announcing the first test, Iruka and Mizuki start to hand out the question papers to the students. After all the students got the papers, Iruka told them they could begin. As Naruto was busy with his paper, Mizuki secretly glared at him. "After you fail to graduate. I will give you a fake test and tell you to steal the scroll of sealing. After that I will kill you and give the scroll to Lord Orochimaru and he will give me reward." Mizuki thought evilly. That Mizuki guy isn't hiding his hostility toward you. He may try to do something bad to you, Kurama. The insect will meet his doom if he tries that, Naruto thought. After 30 minutes, Iruka and Mizuki taking the question papers. They started marking them. Naruto answered half of the questions and left the others blank. After marking every student's paper. Iruka announced it was time for the second test, kunai and shuriken throwing. Iruka and Mizuki lead the students to a field with targets. The students were given kunai and shuriken. After 30 minutes the students finished their target practice. Sasuke got the most points. With 9 out of 10 in kunai throwing and 11 out of 12 in shuriken throwing. Naruto got 8 on both. After that the third test was announced. It was a taijutsu battle between the students. Naruto was matched up with Kiba. Kiba was acting tough, saying he is going to show Naruto who the alpha is. When Naruto released his aura, Kiba immediately forfeited. Now it was the final test. Now if the students wanted to pass they would be able to perform 3 jutsu. The clone jutsu, substitution jutsu and transformation jutsu. Time skip to Naruto's turn. Okay Naruto, to pass you have to perform 3 jutsu. Begin with the transformation jutsu. Second the substitution jutsu and lastly the clone jutsu. Iruka. Naruto nodded. Naruto transformed into Iruka. Iruka told him the transformation looked fine and told him to do a substitution. Naruto transformed back into himself and used the substitution jutsu to replace himself with Shikamaru. Okay Naruto, only one more jutsu. But know this, if you fail to perform this you fail the graduation exam and will have to redo a whole year of academy. Iruka. Okay Naruto, do the jutsu. Iruka. Naruto created water clones. Water clones impressive. You pass. Iruka. Time skip. As Naruto was going home, Mizuki approached him. Mizuki started to talk to him. Mizuki told him there was a way he could immediately be promoted to Chunin. He told Naruto to steal the scroll from the Hokage's office. Naruto accepted this task. Time skip night. Naruto went to Hiruzen. He told him about what Mizuki asked him to do. Hiruzen concluded that Mizuki was a traitor who wanted to use Naruto to steal the scroll for him. After that Mizuki would try to kill Naruto. Naruto demanded that Hiruzen give him the scroll. Hiruzen wanted to refuse, but he knew that would be foolish. He gave it to Naruto. Later, Naruto waited for Mizuki. After a while Mizuki arrived. Good job Naruto. Now give me the scroll. Mizuki. Why don't you come and take it? Insect. Naruto. What did you just say, you brat? Mizuki. Wait, should I tell him? Mizuki thought. Naruto, do wonder why the village hates you. Mizuki. They hate me because of the 9 tails that is sealed inside me. Naruto. He knows. Mizuki thought, surprised. Mizuki threw a wind demon shuriken at him. Naruto caught it and crushed it with his hand. Naruto created multiple water weapons. He sent them all at Mizuki. Mizuki got hit by almost the weapons. He died after that. What weak insect? Naruto. Naruto returned the scroll. After that he went home. Naruto's abilities. Godly strength. Godly speed and reflexes, godly stamina and endurance, hand-to-hand expert while preferring to fight with a trident. Naruto is a highly capable unarmed fighter. Ninjutsu immunity. Kurama chakra mode. Uzumaki chakra chains. Substitution jutsu. Transformation jutsu. Immense chakra. Semi-immortality. As a god, Naruto is incapable of dying due to old age. Trident proficiency. Naruto wields his trident with godly skill and proficiency, being able to deliver dozens of blows in the blink of an eye. Hydrokinesis. Naruto can control great volumes of water to a very high degree. He can dry himself and items, such as a lighter, underwater as long as he holds onto it, extract water from petrified seashells, create oxygen bubbles underwater for people who cannot breathe underwater, propel himself through water, summon waves that can easily sink opponents. As well as control water in order to make it explode or use it to grab something. Water solidification. Naruto can harden water into an almost solid shape by increasing the surface tension of the water. He can use this power to walk on water and create a strong water shield. He can change the form of water at will to liquid, solid and to gas. Hydrogenesis. Naruto can create water using his own power. With it he is able to create an ocean at will. Vitikinesis. Naruto can heal most wounds and cure most poisons when in contact with water. Atmakinesis. Naruto can control weather. He can summon storms such as hurricanes or rainstorms. Poseidon is also the god of storms, earthquakes and horses in ancient Greek religion. Next day, Anko went to visit Naruto. Congrats on graduating, Anko. The test was mere child's play. The academy standards are trash. Naruto, even so I want to give you a reward for passing it. Anko. Reward? Naruto asked, her answer being Anko jumping at him and planting her lips on his. He reciprocated the kiss. After a while they stopped kissing. Anko suggested they go to his room. Anko, are you sure you want to do this? Naruto. Yes, of course. Whenever I am with you my heart flutters. I wouldn't just do this for anyone. Anko in his bedroom. Lemon. Anko gave Naruto a seductive smirk before she stood up and started taking off her clothes until she only had her black bra and panty on. Like what you see, Naruto-kun? Anko asked, getting a nod from said blonde. Anko then straddled Naruto and slowly took off his shirt and threw it to the floor, allowing Anko to see his well-built frame. Anko couldn't help licking her lips in anticipation. The sight of Naruto's body was making her want him even more. They soon began another make-out session. Naruto groaned when Anko slid her hand into his pants, grabbing his crotch and started rubbing it. Anko then pulled her hand out and started to take off Naruto's pants, but was having trouble. Naruto couldn't resist chuckling at this before helping her out and removing his pants. The moment Naruto removed his pants, Anko saw the large bulge inside his boxers, making her blush. Damn. Are all gods that huge? It's already that big and he still has a few years of growing left. Anko thought to herself with a nosebleed. Anko knew about Naruto being a god. Not just her, he told all his friends and the Hokage. Anko then reached behind herself, unhooking her bra and letting her large breasts bounce free. "Do you like what, see Naruto-kun?" Anko asked. She grabbed her boobs. "Yes, my snake princess." Naruto as he reached up and started massaging her large breast, making Anko moan. "Naruto-kun." Anko moaned as Naruto started squeezing her breasts. Naruto continued to squeeze her breasts. Naruto then moved his face to her right tit and started licking it before pulling it into his mouth. "Naruto-kun, yes." "Ah, don't stop." Anko moaned. After a while, Naruto released Anko's boob and let it did the same to the other one. Naruto then saw Anko with a pleased look on her face before moving down Naruto's body to his boxers. "Anko-chan." Naruto groaned as Anko started rubbing him through his boxers. "It's my turn to please you, Naruto-kun," Anko said as she continued to rub him. Anko then grabbed the edge of Naruto's boxers and pulled them down. The sight that greeted her made her face look redder than a tomato. "Holy shit. He's bigger than I thought." Anko yelled in her mind as she stared at Naruto's 15-inch member. Anko wrapped her fingers around Naruto's member and received a pleased groan in response. Anko smiled at this and began to stroke Naruto's member before she put her lips to the head and sucked on it, making Naruto groan again. She soon slipped it into her mouth and started bobbing back and forth while one of her hands bounced his balls. Naruto was on cloud 9 right now. Anko's mouth felt so amazing. Naruto soon felt himself coming close to his end. "Hey Anko-chan, I'm gonna come," Naruto said, trying to control himself, but also making Anko stop what she was doing, causing Naruto to groan in disappointment, only to then groan in complete pleasure as Anko used her boobs to smother Naruto's member. "How does this feel, Naruto-kun?" Anko asked as she rubbed her boobs over Naruto's member and started licking the head of it. It's good," Naruto said before he started thrust into Anko's breasts while she took his dick back into her mouth and continued to suck and lick it like a sucker while she used her tits to rub on the massive shaft. Naruto continued to thrust into Anko's boobs before he groaned and without warning came into her mouth. Anko couldn't keep all of it in before she opened her mouth and rope after rope of cum landed on her face and breasts. "Damn, he came a lot more than I thought he would. There's so much and it tastes so good," Anko thought as she tasted the white liquid before swallowing it. Naruto then grabbed Anko and gently moved her so that her back was on the bed with Naruto hovering over her. "My turn, Anko-chan," Naruto said before he started kissing his way from her neck down to her already wet pussy, making Anko moan the whole time. Naruto kissed and licked around her nether lips before thrusting his tongue into her pussy, making Anko scream in pleasure and wrap her legs around his head as Naruto ate her out. "Ah Naruto," Anko moaned. Naruto continued to eat out Anko's pussy whilst also listening to her moans of pleasure. Soon enough, Naruto found her clit. Knowing that it would bring Anko over the edge, Naruto lightly bit down on it. "Ah, Naruto," Anko screamed as she reached her climax. Naruto drank all of Anko's juicy nectar, not missing a single drop as he licked her clean. After he finished, Naruto rose up and gave Anko her a smile. "You taste good, Anko-chan," Naruto stated, making Anko blush. "Thank you, Naruto-kun. Now, it's time for the real fun. Anko." Naruto nodded as he lined his member up with Anko's entrance. He paused before looking to Anko once more to make sure she was ready. "Anko-chan, are you sure you want to do this?" Naruto asked in both concern and kindness. Anko was surprised at the question, but then smiled at his concern before raising her hand and putting it on his cheek. "Yes, Naruto-kun, but please be gentle. This is my first time," Anko stated, surprising Naruto before he smiled and nodded. Naruto gently pushed his member into Anko's pussy and came to a barrier. He looked to Anko one last time and got a nod. He pulled out a little before thrusting all the way into Anko's core, taking her virginity. Anko held back a scream as tears came from her eyes. However, these were not tears of pain, but tears of joy. Anko opened her eyes and looked into Naruto's. "We're one, Naruto-kun," Anko said in joy, making Naruto smile. "Yeah, I guess we are, Anko-chan." Naruto said. You can move now, it doesn't hurt anymore. Anko said, getting nod from the blonde. Naruto then started thrusting in and out of Anko's core at a fast pace, causing them both to moan in complete pleasure. Naruto had never felt anything as good as Anko's tight velvety walls, as they tightened on his member with every thrust. Anko was on cloud 9 as the man she loved was fucking her. She had never felt this much pleasure before in her life. With every thrust, Anko's toes curled. Anko's pleasure grew as Naruto lifted her left leg and placed it on his shoulder. Oh god Naruto-kun, fast. Fuck me harder. Anko yelled, and Naruto was more than happy to oblige. Anko-chan, you're so tight. I love it. I love you Anko-chan. Naruto. Me too Naruto-kun. I love you too. Anko yelled. Soon, they changed post-ions. Naruto was now on his back while Anko was bouncing on his member, causing her boobs to bounce as Naruto thrust up into her womanhood. Naruto watched as her breasts bounce and loved it. He loved what was happening. He didn't want any of it to end. He knew that she was his and he wouldn't allow anyone to touch her. Naruto-kun, I'm close. I'm close. Are you close too? Please tell me you are. Anko yelled as she started bouncing faster. Yeah, I'm close, Anko-chan. Inside or out? Naruto asked as he started thrusting faster himself. Inside. I want it inside. Don't pull for anything. Make me yours. Anko yelled. They soon came, Naruto painting Anko's walls with his seed, causing Anko to have a mind-blowing orgasm before falling on Naruto's chest. They then looked each other in the eyes before kissing. That was amazing Naruto-kun. Anko said after breaking the kiss. Yeah, it was Anko-chan. So, does this mean we're a couple now? Naruto asked, wrapping an arm around her waist and pulling close. Anko smiled and kissed him deeply before pulling away. Yes? Anko asked. That's all I needed to hear. I do have one more question though. Naruto said. What's that Naruto-kun? Anko asked. You up for round 2? Naruto asked with a smile. Anko smiled back before nodding. For the rest of the day, they fucked like rabbits in heat and never left the bedroom until the next day. Lemon end. After they had sex, Anko decided to move in with Naruto. They spend the week together. Time skip team placement. At the academy. Well, beginning today all of you are real ninjas. But you are still merely genin, the hard part has just started. Now you will soon be assigned duties by the village. So today we will be creating the 3-man teams. And each team will have a Jonin sensei. You will follow that sensei's instructions as you complete the assigned duties. Iruka said to the class. BFT 3-man teams. That's just more people in my way. Thought Sasuke I have to be with Sasuke-kun. Thought Sakura. Teams? How troublesome. If me and Naruto are on the same team he could do all heavy lifting. Too bad that's not gonna happen. Thought Shikamaru I hope Naruto's in my team. Thought Ino. Munch. I should get more snacks after this. Thought Choji. Whoever is in my team I will still be the best. Thought Kiba. I hope me and Naruto-kun are in a team. Thought Hinata. Skip your relevant teams. Well, team 7 will be Naruto Uzumaki, Sakura Haruno and Sasuke Uchiha. Iruka said. True love conquers. In your face Ino. Sasuke-kun's on my team. Sakura, who cares forehead I am over Sasuke. Ino. Great. Less competition for me. Sakura thought. Damn, why does forehead get Naruto? Ino thought with anger. Naruto-kun thought Hinata sad that she was not on his team. Those two better not get in my way. Sasuke thought. Iruka continues, team 8 are Kiba and Zuka, Hinata Hyuga and Shino Aburam. Team 10 are Choji Akimichi Shikamaru Nara and Ino Yamanaka. Your Jonin senseis will come to get you. So take a break until then. Iruka smiled. Time skip 3 hours. All the Jonin senseis except Team 7's came to get them. Sakura and Sasuke were the only ones left in the classroom. Sasuke Uchiha was just about to walk out the classroom in the academy until Sasuke-kun called Sakura, where are you going? HMPF Sasuke reply, I am leaving. I don't like people wasting my time. As he saw the clock time, where's Naruto? Sasuke wondered. Before Sasuke could leave, Kakashi suddenly arrived. He walked to the desk. Sasuke and Sakura were sitting in. That is when Sakura started yell at him. You're late. Where the hell have you been? Yo, you kept us waiting for 3 hours. So, what is your excuse? Sakura, well, I got lost on the road of life, said Kakashi with a eye smile. You know that is the lamest excuse I have ever heard, yelled Sakura. Sasuke looked irritated after hearing Kakashi's excuse. Okay, so where is your other teammate? Kakashi. That idiot Naruto, he probably overslept or something. Sakura. Naruto comes after a few minutes. Sakura was about to yell at Naruto. Before Sakura could do, Kakashi interrupted her. Okay, now that we are all here. Meet me up on the roof of the academy. Kakashi said as he disappeared in a body flicker on the roof. Okay, let's start with some introductions. Kakashi. What do you want to know? Sakura. Your likes, dislikes, dreams for the future, hobbies, stuff like that. Kakashi, why don't you give us an example, Sensei Sakura? My name is Kakashi Hokage. I have no desire to tell you about my likes or my dislikes. My dreams for the future. I haven't thought about that. I have a lot of hobbies. Kakashi, after hearing that Sasuke and Sakura sweat dropped. After that Sakura started with her introduction. I am Sakura Haruno, the thing like is. She stares at Sasuke. My hobbies are. Stares at Sasuke. My dream for the future. Stares at Sasuke. Sakura said, blushing. HMPH Sasuke. Fangirl. She will die early if she doesn't change soon, thought Kakashi with a sigh. What are your dislikes, Kakashi? Naruto and Ino Pig. Sakura. Okay, your turn next, Mr. Dark and Broody. Kakashi said as he points at Sasuke. My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I have few likes and many dislikes. My hobby is training. My dream, no. My ambition is to kill a certain man and avenge my clan. Sasuke. Sasuke is so cool, Sakura thought. So he wants to avenge his clan. I thought as much, Kakashi thought. Well, okay, your turn. Kakashi points at Naruto. My name is Naruto Poseidon Uzumaki. I like my friends and my girlfriend. My hobby, spending time with my friends and my girlfriend. My dislikes are selfish and terrible insects humans. Naruto, well, you all unique in your own way. Well, we will start our duties tomorrow with a survival training. Kakashi says, what? But we did enough training at the Ninja Academy. Kakashi Sensei. Sakura says, well, I'm your opponent, but this isn't normal training. Of the 27 graduates, only 9 will be chosen as genin, the rest will be sent back to the academy. This training is a super difficult exam with a failure rate of over 66%. Sakura and Sasuke widen their eyes. Naruto looked unfazed by this. Tomorrow you will be graded on the training field 7. So bring all your shinobi tools. And skip breakfast. You'll throw up. Kakashi, he told them the location of the training ground and left. Time skip next day. You're late, Sakura yells at Kakashi. Sorry, I'm late, guys. A black cat crossed my path, so I had to go the long way. And after that I helped some old ladies in need. Kakashi said as I smiled. What the hell, that is obviously lie, Sakura screams. Kakashi shrugs it off. Well, forget it, you guys have till the clock rings. Kakashi says as he put a clock on a log. Huh? Sakura asks. Well, there are 2 bells. Your task is to take these from me before noon. Those who cannot get a bell by noon gets no lunch. I'll not only tie you to one of those stumps, but I'll eat right in front of you. Kakashi smirks while putting 3 lunches boxes on the log. So that's why he didn't want us to eat. Sakura thought. You only need to get 1 bell. There are only 2, so one of you will definitely be tied to a stump and the person who doesn't get a bell fails, so at least one of you will be sent back to the academy, Kakashi said with a scary face. You can use your shurikens, kunai, etc, so come at me with the intent to kill or you won't succeed. But you will be in danger, Sakura say. Let's just get this over with. Sasuke. Well, anyway, let's begin, Kakashi said. The 3 quickly hid in the forest. Who will I go after first? Kakashi said as he looking around him with Sakura would be funny. Haha, Sakura pants, where are you, Sasuke-kun? Then suddenly she heard a voice. Sakura. Sakura recognized this voice. Sasuke-kun. She turned happily, but to her horror Sasuke is covered with kunai sticking in his body and blood flowing non-stop from him. Sakura, help, he plead and falls. Sakura screams and immediately faints. Maybe I overdid that with the genjutsu. Kakashi thought. Well, I guess I can read my book until Naruto or Sasuke decide to come find me. Kakashi took out his book. He started reading it. As he was reading, he was hit by kunai. HMPF Sasuke smirk, but its last not long as he saw there was a log substitution. Yes, answer Kakashi as he appeared behind him, but Sasuke reacted fast and jumped quickly away and threw some kunai at him, which Kakashi dodged easily. I'm different than those 2. Sasuke-kun. Let's test that out, Kakashi said. Sasuke suddenly made some hand seals. That jutsu? Kakashi widened his eyes. How can he use the jutsu? He is merely a genin. HMPF Sasuke reply as he finished the sign Katen. Kakaku no jutsu fire style. Fireball jutsu, sending a big fireball flying into the direction to Kakashi. The fireball hit Kakashi. I hit him, Sasuke smirks. Well, not really. Suddenly Kakashi's voice came from the ground and Kakashi's hands pulled Sasuke's feet to the ground. Ninjutsu. Doten. Shinju's Anshu no Jutsu, Earth release. Double suicide decapitation technique, Kakashi said and walked away. Sakura finally woke up from her nightmare and ran to search for her Sasuke-kun and found him, but Kaya Sasuke-kun lost his body. And again falling unconscious. She is so damn useless, thought Sasuke. After a while Naruto decides to fight Kakashi. So it is your turn. Let's see if you can do better than your teammates. Kakashi. Naruto creates a trident. The water trident. Kakashi said before Naruto appeared in front of him. He's fast. Kakashi thought. Amphitrite Naruto. After getting hit by Naruto's attacks, Kakashi poofed into smoke, revealing a log. Damn. If dodged it a second later, I would have died. Kakashi thought. Naruto, don't you think you are taking this too far? You almost killed me. Kakashi, come at me with the intent to kill. Those were your words. Naruto, I didn't mean that literally. Kakashi. Naruto creates multiple water shurikens and kunai and fires them at Kakashi. Kakashi uses a mud wall to block the attacks. Naruto destroys the wall with a punch. Kakashi creates a few clones. The clones charge at Naruto. Naruto makes quick work of the clones by quickly striking them with his trident. Is that all, Kakashi? Naruto. Should I use it? Kakashi thought of his Sharingan. I'm at with the intent to kill Kakashi, don't hold back. Naruto. After hearing this, Kakashi lifts up his headband, which revealed his Sharingan. I hope you didn't steal that eye. Or else I will really kill you. Naruto, this eye was a gift from a friend before he passed away. Kakashi, well then come at me. Naruto. Don't regret this later. Kakashi said before creating two lightning blades. Kakashi got swept away by it. Naruto snapped his fingers before the water disappeared. Impossible, he's even better than the second Hokage at using water style. He didn't even use hand signs. Just how powerful is Naruto? Kakashi thought. Naruto appears in front of him, holding his trident near Kakashi's throat. Give me the bells and you won't get hurt. Naruto said as he appeared in front of Kakashi. Fine, here you go. Kakashi said as he threw the bells at him. Let's go get your teammates. Kakashi. After a while, when Sasuke saw that Naruto got the bells, he was jealous. What are you going to do with the bells? You only need one to pass. Kakashi. Suddenly Naruto threw one bell to Sasuke and the other to Sakura. What? Why me? Sakura asked. Well, it doesn't matter. Becoming a genin does not sound interesting to me. Naruto. No. Sasuke said suddenly, and all the others give him a question look. I will not take a bell that I didn't earn. Here, take it back. He gave it back to Naruto. Yeah, me too, it was nice, Naruto, but I can't take it. You have fought it for it. You should take it, Sakura said. Well, that means Kakashi suddenly starts. Naruto, Sakura and Sasuke look to him. You all pass, say Kakashi with a grin. Silence. What? Sakura screams, surprise. Heck, even Sasuke was surprised. What do you mean? Well, the test was to see you if you could work as a team. Well, in the fight you didn't show it, but this part was priceless. Kakashi eye smiles. Remember, those who break the rules are called a trash, but those who abandon their comrades are lower than trash. Well, was nice to meet you, Team 7. I'm looking forward to working with you. Kakashi smiles at his new students. Time skip to Hokage's office. All the Jonin senseis except Kakashi were in the Hokage's office telling him whether their teams failed or passed. Skip all irrelevant teams. Teammate passes Kurenai. How were they, Hiruzen? They had good teamwork. But they could do with some improvements, Kurenai. So what do they need to improve? Hiruzen. Hiba is arrogant. He underestimates his opponents. I fear that may get him killed one day. Shino needs to work on his taijutsu skills. Hinata, she is a shy girl who does not have confidence in herself. Kurenai, oh I see. You will need to work on their issues. Okay, next team. Hiruzen. Yes sir, Kurenai. Team 10 passed. Well, they also had good teamwork. Asuma. What do they need to improve? Hiruzen. Doji has a kind heart. He does not want to hurt others. I fear that may get him killed. Ino, she needs a lot of work. He sucks at everything. Shikamaru, well, the kid is smart, but he is extremely lazy. Asuma, okay, you will need to work on that. Hiruzen. After that he told the Jonin senseis they are free to go. Suddenly Kakashi comes in. How did they do? Hiruzen. They passed. Kakashi. Probably because of the Uchiha, said a random Jonin. The Hokage laughs. Kakashi could tell by the Hokage's laughter that he knew that Team 7 passed because of Naruto. How was he? Kakashi. Hiruzen. Passed strong. Extremely proficient in water style. Kakashi. Water style. Isn't the Uchiha clan's main affinity fire a Jonin? The one I am talking about is Naruto Uzumaki. Kakashi. That boy, said a Jonin with disgust. How about his teammates? Hiruzen. I would rate Sasuke at high Genin level. Low Chunin level. With more training and experience he can become high Chunin level in a few months. Sakura arg. Unlike her teammate, Sakura needs to work on lot. Kakashi, thank you all for the reports. You may leave now. Hiruzen. They left. We now see Hiruzen cursing the mortal enemy of any Kage. Which was paperwork. Damn you, Minato, how were you able to finish this so fast? I swear I'm gonna kill you if I meet you in the afterlife. Hiruzen. Time skip 1 month. After a series of uneventful D-rank missions, Team 7 are fed up with the missions they have received so far. At Hokage Tower. Now, Team 7 your next duty is babysitting an elder's grandson, shopping in the neighboring village, and help with potato digging. The Hokage listed. Naruto glared at him. Maybe I should give them a C-rank mission, Hiruzen thought. Kakashi, do you think they are ready for a C-rank mission, Hiruzen? I believe they are. If there comes trouble I will handle it. Kakashi. Okay, if you want it. I'll give you a C-rank mission. It's a protection mission of a certain individual. The Hokage said. The door opens and a man comes in. Team 7 meet Tazuna Hiruzen. So this the team who is going to protect me. A pretty boy, a cyclops, a boy with ducked hair and useless girl. Tazuna. This guy, how dare he insult me and Sasuke-kun. I'll kill him, Sakura shouts and wants to strike him, but Kakashi holds her back. Calm down Sakura, he is the one who we are supposed to protect, what's the point if we kill him? Kakashi said. Well, I am the super expert bridge builder Tazuna, I expect you to provide me super protection until I get back to my country and complete the bridge. Tazuna said. Okay team, let's meet at the gate tomorrow. Bring your equipment and pack necessary food and other things you will need, Kakashi. Few hours later. Anko and Naruto decided to have another lovemaking session for the whole day. Time skip next day. At the gate. Let's go, Kakashi said as they leave. Am I really safe with you guys? Tazuna asks. Don't worry, I'm a Jonin, Kakashi replies. Tazuna-san. Sakura asks. What? Tazuna. Well, you're from Wave Country, right? Do you have ninjas in your country, Sakura? Of course they do, Sakura. Our help is definitely not needed. Naruto said with sarcasm. Naruto, don't make fun of Sakura. No, not in the Wave Country. But in most other countries the culture may be different, but hidden villages exist, and so do ninjas. Kakashi answered the question. They walked past puddle. Naruto sensed two signatures coming from the puddle. The puddle. It has not rained for days. Kakashi thought. Kakashi figured out this was an enemy waiting to ambush them. As they walked past the puddle formed into two ninjas and they charged at Kakashi first, with a chain. Before they could reach him, Naruto appeared in front Kakashi with a trident. Amphitrite Naruto. The attackers couldn't dodge and were thus killed by Naruto. Be as fast, Sasuke thought. What, Naruto, he killed them, thought Sakura. Tazuna, can you please explain why those two were after you, Kakashi? I don't know. Tazuna. Those two wouldn't have recklessly attacked me if they knew my reputation. They wouldn't have a reason to attack my squad either. Well, that is if they wanting to use Sasuke for breeding or to steal his eyes. Or to claim Naruto for because of his special CIRCUMSTANCES Jinchuriki status. Special circumstances, Sakura and Sasuke thought. Well, if you don't know. I guess me and my team should just leave you alone here. Kakashi said with an eye smile. Now Tazuna's sweat dropped. I give in. Do you know the man by the name Gato? Gato? You mean from the Gato shipping? Kakashi replies. Yes. Officially he runs a large shipping company, but it isn't important. Well, it was about a year ago when he set his eyes on the Wave Country. Through money and violence he took control of the country's shipping industry. Gato now has a monopoly on all business traffic in the country. The only thing he has to fear now is the completion foe, the bridge, Tazuna explains. I see, since you're building the bridge you are in his way, Sakura said. But I don't understand, why didn't you hire better ninja or more if you knew ninja are after you? Kakashi said. Well, the country is super poor. Even the feudal lord has no money, and of course we don't have money either, so we have not enough for the expensive B rank mission. But don't worry about it, if I die my cute 10-years-old grandson will just cry for a few days. Tazuna laughed. Oh yeah, my daughter will live a sad life hating Leaf Village ninja forever, but it won't be your fault. Not at all. He continued to laugh. You can guys go home if you want. I can handle this alone. Naruto. That insect Gat. I will put him in his place. Naruto thought. Thanks, kid. Tazuna. Well, I guess we have no choice to protect you, at least until you get back to your country, Kakashi said. They continued to walk until they came to a lake. Tazuna's friend was waiting for him with a boat. Time skip. They made it to land. They climbed off the boat. They walked for a couple of minutes until Sasuke suddenly twitched and threw a kunai to a bush, but a white rabbit came out. Sasuke-kun, you almost killed that cute rabbit. Sakura. What? A white rabbit here. But it's summer. Was it for a substitution? Kakashi thought. He realized what would happen. Damn it, Kakashi cursed. Everyone get down. Then suddenly a big sword was thrown at them. Kakashi took Sakura down, Sasuke ducked, and Naruto jumped away with Tazuna. Well, if isn't that the copycat Kakashi? No wonder the demon brothers failed, the attacker said. Who the hell is he? Sakura and Sasuke thought as they looked at their attacker. Well, if it isn't the hidden mist's rogue ninja Zabuza Momoichi, said Kakashi. Sasuke prepared to attack, but Kakashi stopped him before he could. Sasuke was angry because Kakashi stopped him. Sorry Sasuke, but this one is on a whole other level, I'm going against him and I will need. Kakashi apologized. As he lift up his headband that cover his eye and shows the Sharingan. What? How can he have the Sharingan? Only the Uchihas have it. Sasuke said surprised. Sharingan, what the hell is that? Sakura asks as she see the Sharingan for the first time. Well, it is said that some have the ability in their eyes to read and defeat all types of gen, tai, and ninjutsu. The Sharingan is one of the types of pupil that gives you this power. Answer Sasuke. But that's not the only ability the Sharingan has. Exactly. That's not all. What even scarier is that you can copy your opponent's techniques once you see them. Zabuza continue what Sasuke said. Well, if isn't my lucky day I get to fight the copy ninja Kakashi. The man who has copied over 1000 jutsu. Zabuza. Wow, I didn't know our sensei was that great, Sakura thought. The Sharingan is really a great weapon, but what's going on? The Sharingan is a special physical condition that only appears in a select few members of the Uchiha clan. How can he have it? Even perfectly. Could he be? Sasuke thought. Now let's stop talking. I have to kill that old man, Zabuza says. But it seems I have to beat you first, Kakashi. He says as he disappeared and appeared on the water. Ninpu. Hidden miss no jutsu, Zabuza said and disappeared. They'll come after me first. Zabuza Momoichi. As a member of the Hidden Mist, he was known as an expert in silent killing. You will not even notice until you're already dead. So you guys should be careful, Kakashi says calmly as a thick fog came. 8 choices. Suddenly Zabuza says, well, there is echo, liver, lungs, spine, clavicle, neck vein, brain, kidneys or heart. Which one should I go after? Zabuza asks evilly. We should skip all the theatrics and get started with the battle, Naruto. Well, you are a brave one, brat, Zabuza said while letting out his killing intent. Then suddenly Kakashi prepared a jutsu and lets out his own killing intent out. Sasuke, Sakura and Tazuna got scared at the killing intent. Naruto was not fazed by this. What an incredibly dangerous killing intent, it feels like I'll be killed if I make a single move. This could drive any person crazy, the intensity of a jonin, it feels like my life is being squeezed, I can't take it, I'd rather die now and get it over with. Sasuke said before taking out a kunai. Sasuke-kun, don't worry, I'll protect you guys even if it kills me. I won't let my comrades die. Sasuke, Sakura and Tazuna calmed down. It's over, Zabuza says as he appeared behind Tazuna. He was stopped by Kakashi before he could hit Tazuna with a kunai. But another Zabuza appeared behind him. As the clone that Kakashi attacked dissolve in water. Zabuza attacks with his sword and cuts Kakashi in halves, but he also disappear in water. Wah, a water clone. Did he copy it even in the mist? Don't move. Kakashi says as he appeared behind Zabuza with his kunai on Zabuza's neck. It's over. Then Zabuza chuckled, it's over. Are you kidding me? There's no way you can defeat me with your monkey-like imitations. It was impressive that you copied my technique, but Zabuza says as another Zabuza comes behind Kakashi this time. Zabuza's prepare an attack at Kakashi with his sword. And said with a scary look, I'm also not that easy. Then the clone in front of Kakashi turned into water. As Zabuza swing his sword, Kakashi ducked, but Zabuza kicked already with his foot at Kakashi's face, but Kakashi ducked and jumped into the sea. Foolish. Zabuza grin. What? This water is heavy. Oh no, Kakashi thought. Suro no jutsu, water prison technique, as Kakashi got trapped in a water bowl that Zabuza create. You may have been trying to escape to the water, but that was a big mistake. Haha, I now have you in my inescapable special prison. Zabuza smirks at Kakashi's naivety. Well, Kakashi, we can finish things later, first I'll take care of them, Zabuza says as he create a water clone. You guys take Tazuna-san and run away, you have no chance of beating him, as long as he's keeping me trapped in this prison he can't move. The water clone cannot go very far from his real body, Kakashi yells to his students. You are quite foolish. Naruto. What? Kakashi looks surprised at Naruto reply. He can simply kill you and come after us. And also, did you forget what you said to us? Those who break the rules are called trash, but those who abandon their comrades are lower than trash. I am definitely not trash, Naruto. Sensei, your son has grown up well. Kakashi thought. Well said, dope. Sasuke smirks. He wearing forehead protectors and acting like real ninjas, but you know what? A real ninja is someone who survived numerous brushes with death. Basically, once you're good enough to be listed in my handbook, then you can start calling yourself a ninja. You guys should not be referred to as ninjas, the clone said to the genin as he disappeared. He appeared in front of Naruto only to stab by a trident. Well then, register my name, Naruto Poseidon Uzumaki. In your handbook, Naruto. Haha, not bad boy, but it was just a lucky shot, Zabuza says as he creates another clone. Suddenly Zabuza laughed. You guys will never grow up. When I was about your age, these hands were already stained with blood. Zabuza said with a scary look. The demon of the mist, Zabuza. Kakashi says. So you've heard a little about it. Zabuza says. Long ago in the Hidden Mist Village, also called the Blood Mist Village, there was a final obstacle in becoming a ninja. You even know about that graduation. That exam, what's this graduation exam thing? Sakura asks. The fights to the death between the students. Zabuza answered. But Sasuke, Sakura and Tazuna were surprised. Those mist insects. Naruto thought angrily. Friends who have trained and eaten at the same table are pitted against each other and go at it until one of them loses his life. There are friends who had helped each other and shared dreams, Zabuza says. Terrible. Sakura stuttered. 10 years ago, the Hidden Mist graduation exam was forced to change. This change came after the previous year when a devil appeared. Kakashi continues with the story. There was a boy who didn't hesitate and without pause had killed over 100 of the students. The name of the student was Zabuza Mamachi, Kakashi says. Wa. Sasuke, Sakura and Tazuna. Well, that doesn't matter. You think you can beat a god, Zabuza? Naruto. The god, don't flatter yourself, kid. Zabuza. Zabuza was going to order his clone to attack. Until Naruto made water shurikens and kunai and fired them at him. Zabuza decided to let go of the water prison in order to dodge the attack. His clone got hit by the attacks. Good work, Naruto, you can leave the rest to me. Kakashi. No, this fight is mine. Naruto said. Let's see what you got, brat, said Zabuza said before he charged at Naruto. He swung his blade at Naruto. Naruto blocked the attack with his trident. Zabuza continued his onslaught. All his attacks were blocked by Naruto. Seeing that close combat was not gonna do him any good, he decided to use jutsu. Zabuza jumped away from Naruto before he started doing hand signs. Suiton. Suryudan no Jutsu, water release. Water dragon bullet technique. Naruto also creates a water dragon. The two dragons clash each other. There was a big impact and the whole battlefield is filled with water. He also uses water style. He didn't even use hand signs to do that. Zabuza thought impressed. He then started to go through hand signs again. Suiton. Daibakufu no Jutsu, water release. Great waterfall technique. Before his jutsu could be activated, all the water in vicinity was frozen by Naruto. The water turned into ice. Does he have ice release, Zabuza thought. It looks like you out of options now. Seeing as you don't have a water source. Naruto. I have to retreat. Zabuza thought. Naruto creates a few weapons and fires them at Zabuza. Zabuza was unable to dodge as the weapons flew at blinding speeds. Naruto was about to finish Zabuza off with a water javelin. Suddenly a few senbon flew out of nowhere to Zabuza and killed him. The masked individual appeared. Who are you? Sakura shout. Relax, Sakura, Kakashi start. Adachi, Naruto thought. Is a hidden mist hunter nin, Kakashi continue. Kakashi went to check Zabuza's pulse. He didn't feel anything. Thank you very much. I have been searching for the opportunity to kill for Zabuza for a long time, the hunter nin said thankfully. From his voice and height, he's probably not much older than his students. Yet he's a hunter nin, he's not a normal kid, Kakashi thought. Who are you? Sasuke asked. Don't worry, Sasuke. He's not an enemy, Kakashi said. That's not it, that's Zabuza. That Zabuza was easily killed by him. A guy that strong. A guy that strong killed by a kid that not much different from me, Sasuke said. Well, I know how you feel, but this is also the truth. In this world there always exists kids younger than you yet stronger than me. Kakashi said as he looked at Naruto. Then the hunter nin disappeared from the tree and appeared beside the dead body and said, your battle is now over, and now I must dispose of this body. Since it seems to be a body with many secrets. Farewell. The hunter said. Sasuke looked at Naruto with jealousy. How is he this powerful? Sasuke thought. Naruto snapped his fingers. As he did that, the ice turned back into water. The ability to manipulate water as he pleases. Is he actually a god? Kakashi thought as he remembered how Naruto called himself a god before the fight. After the fight with Zabuza, Team 7 escorted Tazuna to his house. When they got there, they met Tazuna's daughter and his grandson. Father, welcome back, it is good to see you. Who are these people? Tazuna's daughter. Tsunami, it good to see you too. They are leaf ninja I hired to protect me while I'm building the bridge. Tazuna. So you were able find help. Thank you for protecting my father. Tsunami. It's no problem, Miss Tsunami. My name is Kakashi. These are my students Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura. Kakashi. Tazuna's grandson appeared. He gave Tazuna a hug and asked him about Team 7. Grandpa said Tazuna's grandson as he hugged him. Inari, it is good to see. Tazuna. Grandpa, who are they? Inari. They are ninja I hired to protect me while I'm building the bridge. Tazuna. Grandpa, you should give up on building the bridge. Gado is going to kill you if you don't. Inari. Inari, the bridge is needed for us to be free from Gado's reign. Tazuna. You are idiot, Inari said as he ran away. Next. Team 7 and Tazuna's family were having breakfast. While having breakfast, Sasuke asked Kakashi about his Sharingan. Kakashi told him it was a gift from his falle and dead comrade Obito Uchiha. After hearing how Kakashi got his Sharingan, he asked Naruto got his abilities. Naruto ignored him and continued eating. Sasuke got irritated at that. Sakura asked Kakashi sensei, who was that masked kid? That's the mask worn by the Hidden Mist Special Hunter Nin team, they are also known as body erasers. Their duty is to completely dispose of the body without a trace. A ninja's body has within it secrets of the village's ninjutsu, information on different chakra types, herbs, and other things that will reveal things about the village. For example, if I died, the secrets of the Sharingan could be revealed. If you don't be careful, there's the danger that the enemy will steal your jutsu, so by killing and disposing of the missing nin who have abandoned their village, the hunter nins protect the information from getting out. They are the specialists who guard their village's secrets. Kakashi answered the question. Then why didn't he do it right there instead of taking the body to another place? Naruto says. Wah, Kakashi said as his eye widened. You're right. Body erasing teams usually dispose of the body of the person they killed right there. Kakashi. So what? Sakura asked. Isn't obvious, Sakura? They are saying that the hunter nin was a fake and that Zabuza is alive. Sasuke. No way, Sakura. Are you serious? Tazuna yelled. What the hell do you mean? Kakashi sensei, you checked and said he was dead, Sakura yelled to her sensei. What? Sakura. Yeah, I did, but that was most likely just a momentary death. The needle weapon that hunter nin used, unless it hits a vital organ, has a low probability in killing your opponent. It's an item even used by doctors in acupuncture therapy. Hunter nins know about the body's structure thoroughly. Putting a person in a momentary dead state is probably easy for them. First, he carried away the body of the much heavier Zabuza. Second, he used a weapon that has low probability of killing. These 2 points indicate that his motive was, Kakashi said, not to kill Zabuza, but to save him. Sasuke finished the sentence. Yes, Kakashi said. Aren't you overthinking it? Hunter nins are supposed to kill missing nins, Tazuna said. No, with all the suspicion we will prepare before it's too late. That's a shinobi rule, Kakashi replied. So that means you guys will receive training, Kakashi said to his pupils. You guys won't probably need it. That fight with Naruto probably broke his fighting spirit, Kakashi thought. Sensei, what's a little training going to do? Our enemy is a ninja you struggled against even with the Sharingan, Sakura yelled. Don't worry, we have Naruto to back me up. Kakashi. What are you gonna teach us, Sensei? Sakura. What I am going to teach you is not taught at the academy. It's considered dangerous to do without supervision, so they let us Junin sensei teach it instead. I think you guys are finally ready to learn it. Kakashi. So what is it, Sakura? I will teach you how to climb trees, Kakashi. If that is all, I will be leaving now, Naruto. Naruto, this technique is very useful, it will allow to use your chakra more efficiently. Kakashi, a god has no need to walk on trees. Naruto said before making a tornado. He jumped on the tornado and rode away from Tazuna's house. Kakashi was surprised and Sasuke was jealous. He can also use wind style. Kakashi thought, surprised. Amdobe Sasuke. Kakashi created a clone to oversee Sasuke and Sakura's training so that he could protect Tazuna while he is building the bridge. Sakura did better than Sasuke in tree climbing. He was struggling. After Sakura finished scaling her tree, which took less than 2 hours, clone Kakashi took her to a forest pool for water walking, which she finished by the end of the day. Her progress was truly astounding, despite her lack of stamina. While Sasuke and Sakura were training, Naruto walked around in the land of waves. While walking around, he saw the effect of Gado's rule had on wave. Where he walked he saw starving children and adults. As Naruto saw this, he sweared would give Gado a terrible death. After walking a while, Naruto made his way to a forest. There he stumbles upon a young lady picking herbs in a forest. Naruto could tell by her aura it was the hunter nin. Good afternoon, Miss Naruto. The fake hunter nin was surprised to hear Naruto. She quickly hid her surprised expression and greeted Naruto. Good afternoon, sir, fake hunter nin. Would you like me to help you with picking herbs? Naruto. She accepted Naruto's offer. While picking the herbs they talked. So miss, what's your name? My name is Naruto Poseidon Uzumaki. Naruto, my name is Haku. Haku. It is nice to meet you, Haku. Haku, for who are you picking these herbs? Naruto. They are for my precious person. Haku. Your precious person. Naruto. Naruto do have someone precious to you. Haku. I do, Naruto said as he thought of Anko and his friends. Naruto, I believe when people are protecting something truly precious to them, they truly can become as strong as they need to be. Haku, is that so? Naruto. Yes. Haku. So if I tried to kill Zabuza you would muster up enough strength to beat me. What a joke, Naruto, he knows. Haku thought as she got on guard. Did you think you could fool a god? Naruto said as he created multiple weapons, so this is how I die. I am sorry Zabuza-sama, I failed you. Haku thought as saw she the weapons that surrounded her. Naruto snapped his fingers and made the water disappear. Aren't you gonna kill me? Haku. No. Naruto. Why not? I am your enemy. Haku. You don't seem like a bad person, Naruto. That's naive of you. Haku. Naive, no. I am just a generous god. Naruto. Why do you keep calling yourself a god? Haku. That's because I am a god. I am the god of the seas. Naruto, the god of seas. If he is the god of the seas, that would explain why he is able to use water techniques without hand signs. Haku thought, in the next battle. I am not gonna get involved. I will leave the battle to Kakashi and Sasuke. Naruto left after that. After finishing picking the herbs, Haku decided go back to her and Zabuza's hideout. After leaving, Naruto makes clones and orders them to track down Gato. After thoroughly searching the land of waves, they find Gato's base. They sneak in unnoticed. They came across Gato having a conversation with his men. Zabuza failed. Well, I was not planning on paying him anyway. Gato, so boss, what are you going to do now? Said a random bandit. Well, I plan to let Zabuza and his opponents tire themselves out. And when they are weakened you guys will finish them off. Maybe I should take the bridge builder's daughter as a hostage. Gato laughed. So you are coming to the bridge, Gato? Naruto thought with a sinister smirk. Naruto saw and heard what Gato said. Because he can share sight and hearing with the clones. With Haku. As Haku was treating Zabuza, they were talking. So do you think there is a way to beat that kid, Naruto? Zabuza, no. Besides, he won't be fighting in our next encounter. Haku, why is that? Zabuza. We ran into each other while I was picking the herbs. He could tell that I was the fake hunter nin. Haku, damn, Brad is looking down on me. He probably thinks I am not worth his time. Zabuza, well, he is a god after all. Haku. You believe that crap? Zabuza. Naruto told me he is the god of the seas. Haku. God of the seas. Is that why he could use water techniques without hand signs? Zabuza thought, well, anyway, you will take on that black-haired kid while I fight Kakashi. Zabuza, yes, Zabuza-sama. Haku. 3 days later. Sakura learned water walking. Sasuke was still struggling with tree climbing. Kakashi decided to give Sasuke some advice. Kakashi's advice helped Sasuke, and he was to climb the tree. After that they went to eat lunch. Naruto was talking to Tsunami. Sakura with Sasuke. Kakashi was reading his book. Izuna WWS drinking. Inari got irritated at seeing this. All this training you are doing is just a waste of time. Gato has got a whole army. They will kill you. It does not matter how much you train, you will still lose. Inari, Gato is nothing as compared to a god. Naruto. Shut up, just looking at you makes me sick. You do not know anything about this country, you are just butting in, always laughing and playing around. You don't know what it's like to suffer and to be treated like dirt. Just go back to your village and live a happy life. Inari. Inari, don't worry, I swear to you, Gato will die by my hand. And Inari, you should man up and stop being a coward. You got to stand up for yourself. You can't just keep running when the going gets tough. With that kind of attitude, Gato will always walk over you. Naruto. After saying that, Naruto walked away from the dining table. Tsunami follows him. I am sorry, Naruto, about what Inari said. Tsunami. Just what did Gato do to the boy? Naruto. She tells him about Kaiza. This made Naruto want to kill Gato even more. By the end of this mission, Gato's reign will come to an end. I promise that. Naruto, thank you, Tsunami. There is no need to thank me. Naruto said as he smiled. Tsunami blushed. He is so handsome. If only he was older. Tsunami said out loud, spiritually I am over a million of years old. But physically I am currently 13. Naruto, what do you mean by that? Tsunami. He tells her about him. So there is no problem with pursuing him. Tsunami thought, would you be willing to, Tsunami? Go out with you? Let's get to know each other first. Then let's how far our relationship goes. Naruto, okay. Tsunami. Also, I have a girlfriend. Naruto. The girlfriend? Is she okay with sharing you? Tsunami. She has no problem with it. As long she is my number one. Naruto. Next day. Kakashi decided to teach his students chakra enhancement. Naruto didn't participate in the training. He decided to spend time with Tsunami. By the end of the week, both Sakura and Sasuke had a better understanding of chakra enhancement. Now Team 7 was finally ready for their confrontation. And Zabuza was also ready. Naruto created a clone to stay at Tazuna's house. Time skipped to bridge. Team 7 were walking to the bridge with Tazuna behind them. When they arrived they saw all the workers either unconscious or unable to get up or even move. "What happened here?" asked Tazuna fearfully. As he finished speaking a dense mist rolled in. "Sensei, it's Zabuza, isn't it? This is his hidden ninjutsu," asked Sakura. "Well, Kakashi, I see you still have those brats with you. Pitiful that one is still trembling," said Zabuza. At that moment 7 water clones of Zabuza appeared around the group. Sasuke grinned and said he was trembling with excitement. "Go on, Sasuke, they are all yours," said Kakashi. In a split second Sasuke had slashed all of the water clones and returned back to his original position. The clones turned back into water. "Seems like you have a rival, Haku," said Zabuza. "So it seems, Haku." Sasuke and Haku stepped forward and prepared for battle. Sasuke pulled out a kunai while Haku pulled out a senbon needle. Both of them charged and their weapons clanged against one another. Sasuke kept trying to get past Haku's guard, but Haku was just as fast as him, making it impossible. They kept this up until Haku spoke. "We are only after the bridge builder, if you back off we won't need to fight you." Haku Sasuke ignored her and kept looking for an opening. "You are at a great disadvantage, give up now," said Haku calmly. "How am I at a disadvantage?" Sasuke asked with a scoff, clearly not believing Haku. "First, we are surrounded by water, and second, I've blocked one of your hands, leaving you with only one to defend yourself," said Haku in her level tone. Haku brought her free hand up and begun to make hand signs using only that hand. When she finished, Haku said water style. 1,000 needles of death. She stomped her foot on the ground and the water rose up all around them in the shape of water droplets. In the next moment all the droplets turned into sharp water needles. The needles rushed at Sasuke in an attempt to skewer him. Sasuke managed to avoid the needles by pushing his chakra into his feet and leaping away. While in the air he threw 4 shuriken, causing Haku to backflip away. Sasuke then appeared behind her and cockily said, "From this point on you are going to be defending from my attacks." Sasuke charged with a kunai which Haku blocked with her forearm. Haku then tried to sweep Sasuke's legs with her arm with a needle held firmly in her hand, but Sasuke kicked Haku in the face, sending her back to Zabuza. Zabuza was in shock and Kakashi spoke, "You made a big mistake in calling these ninja brats. That's just guaranteed to bring out Sasuke's attitude, and he is one of the village's best young fighters, while Sakura is the village's sharpest minds. The god of seas, Naruto Poseidon Uzumaki." Naruto finished Kakashi's sentence, "God of the seas." Kakashi thought. "Haku, if this keeps up we will be the victims, not them, get on with it," said Zabuza in a no-nonsense tone. "Right," said Haku. As she stood up, purplish blue streams of light begun to come off Haku in waves. Haku walked back towards where Sasuke was. "I'm sorry it had to come to this. Ice jutsu. Demonic ice mirrors," said Haku in a slightly sad tone. Mirrors of ice appeared around Sasuke and Haku. The mirrors then glowed and Haku walked right into one, disappearing within it, and then reappeared as an image on the mirror, which was then projected to all the other mirrors. Kakashi ran and tried to get there to help Sasuke, but Zabuza stood in his way. "Your fight is with me, Kakashi. The boy doesn't stand a chance against Haku," said Zabuza cheerfully. "Before you delude yourself with false hope, let me tell you a little secret. Haku is even stronger than me. In other words, your boy is doomed," finished Zabuza sadistically. "Naruto, go help Sasuke." Kakashi. "Don't try to order a god. If you know what is good for you." Naruto glared at him, so he really is not getting involved, Zabuza thought. Haku spoke to Sasuke, "Now I'll show you what speed really is." The mirrors glowed and needles begun flying at Sasuke from all directions. He was slashed and his kunai was knocked away by the needles and sent flying out of the mirror dome. Both Sakura and Kakashi called out to Sasuke. "Try and help him, Kakashi, and I'll kill those other 2 in a heartbeat," said Zabuza. Sakura picked up the kunai and ran towards the mirror dome. "Sasuke, catch!" she shouted as she flung the kunai towards Sasuke. However, before it could reach Sasuke, Haku appeared out of one of the mirrors and grabbed it. Sasuke found himself overwhelmed by Haku's speed. Back at Tazuna's house. "Inari, can you give me a hand?" asked Tsunami in the kitchen. "I'll be there in a minute, Mom," replied Inari, who was up in his room. All of a sudden the front door was slashed and crumbled into pieces by 2 bandits who had just appeared. Tsunami screamed as they hit her. Inari, hearing the scream, ran down the stairs and arrived to the scene. Sticking his head cautiously around the hall, he looked to see what was wrong. "Mom!" cried Inari. "Inari, go away from here now," shouted Tsunami. "Don't move," said the bandit. "Should we take him hostage as well?" asked the bandit. Clone Naruto was watching this from a tree. He wanted to see what Inari would do. "No, Gado said only one hostage," replied the other bandit. "Alright, that means I can cut him up," said the first bandit excitedly as he moved his hand to his sword. No. Don't hurt him, he is just a boy. If you want a hostage I'll do anything, but if you hurt him I'll bite my tongue and kill myself, shouted Tsunami. Well, looks like your mom came through for you, Hokage, said the second bandit. It's a shame, I was really in the mood to cut something, said the other bandit. Relax, and anyway you've already drawn blood today, replied his partner. The three walked out and Inari started crying. I couldn't do anything, I'm so weak, he thought as he kept crying. Then he remembered what Naruto said. He should stop being a coward. Then he thought of his dad and mom and his grandpa and thought, can I be strong like them too? Inari, having a change of heart, Inari decided he wouldn't cry anymore and charged outside. Let go of my mom, he shouted as he charged the bandits, arms flailing. Now can we cut him, asked first bandit in an eager tone. Sure, replied the other bandit. No. Don't touch him, if you do I'll but she didn't finish what she was saying as she was chopped from behind and the bandit said, take a nap. The bandit got ready to slash Inari. Before he could, the bandit was impaled by clone Naruto's trident. Where did he come from? Thought the other bandit. Instantly clone Naruto pulled out the trident and used amphitrite on the other bandit, killing him. Tsunami woke up to the sight of two dead bodies. This disturbed her a little bit, but she shrugged it off and thanked Naruto for saving them. Good job, Inari, thanks to your distraction I was able to save your mom, said clone Naruto. Naruto? Asked Inari wide-eyed. Inari, you were very brave, praised Naruto. Inari started crying. Damn it, I promised myself I wouldn't cry anymore, sniffled Inari. Clone Naruto placed a hand on his shoulder and said, it's alright to cry if you're happy. On the bridge, as Kakashi saw that Sasuke was getting overwhelmed and he was barely holding on, and Naruto's unwillingness to help, he decided to finish Zabuza. I have to save Sasuke, I have to end this now. Kakashi drew a scroll and swiped some of the blood from his jacket onto the scroll. He twirled it around and then placed it on top of his knuckles while making hand signs, then slammed it on the ground and said, ninja art summoning earth style. Fang pursuit jutsu. Little squiggles rushed out and rushed to where Zabuza was. When the markings reached him, ninja hounds burst from the ground and bit onto Zabuza on his neck and all his limbs. Said Kakashi. Kakashi made hand signs and formed his very own original jutsu, lightning blade. He called. Zabuza, I won't let you kill Tazuna, he is a brave man and is helping this village recover. I won't let you destroy this bridge and this village's dreams, said Kakashi while he gripped his hand. Why should I care, I have my own dreams, Zabuza retorted. But in order to have a dream you need a future, and your future is all used up. This is the end, Zabuza, Kakashi said and charged. Oh no, Zabuza-sama is in trouble, Haku said before using the body flicker technique. Where did she go? Sasuke said as he saw the mirrors disappear. She appeared in front of Kakashi. Kakashi saw her, but it was too late to cancel his attack. Naruto appeared in front of Haku and grabbed Kakashi's arm. Naruto, Kakashi. That's enough, Gado's here. Naruto. Gado. Zabuza. That's too bad. I wanted to see Zabuza dead. Gado. Gado, you bastard. You never were gonna pay us, Zabuza said as he saw Gado with his army. No. Gado. Kakashi's summons disappeared. Our fight is over, Kakashi. It's time to kill that bastard, Zabuza. Go ahead, Kakashi. Let me join in on the fun, Sasuke. You two stay out of it, Gado is mine. Naruto. I don't take orders from you, dope. Sasuke. You dare question me? Naruto said as he released his aura on Sasuke. Just how is he so power? Sasuke thought angrily. Know your place, Naruto said before walking towards Gado. Gado ordered his men to attack. The men charged at Naruto. Naruto created water bubbles around the heads of Gado's men. He made the water explode. The water blew off their heads. The brat is scary, Zabuza thought. Naruto walked to Gado. Wait. Don't kill me, I'll give you anything you want, Gado pleaded. I don't want your money. Give it to Tazuna, Naruto. Gado told Tazuna where his money was and the combination to his safe. Naruto created a trident. He stabbed Gado in the leg. Please spare me. I already told where my money is, Gado said as he held his leg. Naruto stabbed Gado's arm. Arg. Gado. Please. I promise to never come back again to the land of waves. I will change my ways, Gado said with tears. Naruto stabbed Gado's other leg. This is for all the hurt you have caused. Goodbye, Gado, said Naruto before he stabbed Gado through his throat. Naruto turned around to see Inari with all the villagers behind him. Naruto, I rounded up the villagers to help us fight, Inari said before he saw the fight was finished. You missed all the action, Naruto. That's too bad. Inari. Inari and the villagers started to cheer as they saw Gado dead. A week later, the bridge was finished and Team 7 and were just about to head back to the Leaf Village. Before they left, Inari spoke, guys, come back real soon, okay? Don't worry Inari, I visit you guys soon, said Naruto smiling. Naruto walked up to Tsunami and kissed her on her lips. Izuna glared at Naruto. Kakashi giggled pervertly at this. Sakura blushed. Sasuke just looked indifferent. Thanks Naruto for everything you did for us, said Tsunami. No problem Tsunami. Naruto. As they were leaving, the villagers begun to ask about the name of the bridge before Tizuna spoke, smiling at Naruto moving away in the distance. We will call it the Great Naruto Bridge. Tsunami chuckled. That's a good name and hopefully it will stand as a beacon strength for years to come, just like Naruto was for this village and the bridge, said Tsunami with a slightly dreamy expression. To the Leaf Village. Team 7 made it back to Leaf Village. Kakashi told they would need give the Hokage a report of the mission. When they got there, Kakashi gave the Hokage a report of the mission. After the report, the Hokage dismissed Team 7. Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura left the Hokage's office. Kakashi wanted to ask him about Naruto. Kakashi, is there something important you wish to discuss? Hiruzen, yes, there is Lord Hokage. It is about Naruto. Kakashi. Hiruzen smirks. Is he truly a god? Kakashi. In his previous life he was a god named Poseidon. The god of the seas. Also storms, earthquakes and horses. Hiruzen, can he use those techniques without chakra? Kakashi. Yes. Naruto uses divine power instead of chakra. Hiruzen, so he really is a god, Kakashi thought. Is that all you wanted to ask? Hiruzen. Yes Lord Hokage. I forgot to tell you, Naruto got a girlfriend in the land of waves. Kakashi then disappeared using the body flicker technique. So Naruto has another girlfriend. Hiruzen chuckled before sighing and returning to his paperwork. I really hate paperwork. Time skip. Team 7 did D rank missions, while the Chunin exams were fast approaching. Kakashi got his team together and showed up on time for once, probably to avoid pissing off Sakura. They were standing on a small bridge. Guys, I'm really proud of all of you, said Kakashi, smiling as he appeared on the rail of the bridge. You have all come a long way, so I have recommended all of you for the Chunin exams. If you want to participate, go tomorrow to room 301 in the academy and submit these applications, said Kakashi, throwing one to all three of them. Bye, said Kakashi before disappearing with body flicker. Sasuke walked off and Sakura followed, trying to get a date as she obviously didn't get the hint that Sasuke wasn't interested. Naruto decided to go home. As Naruto was walking, he heard Konohamaru yelling, "Let me go." Naruto went to where he heard the commotion and saw Temari and Kankuro. Kankuro was squeezing Konohamaru painfully by his scarf. Kankuro, put him down, you're going to get us in trouble, said Temari. Relax Temari, we've got a bit of time until he gets here, we might as well have some fun, replied Kankuro. I suggest you listen to your beautiful companion, as it is clear that she has a brain while you do not. Naruto smiles at Temari. Temari was surprised that this kid had just insulted her brother and blushed at the compliment of a handsome Naruto, while Kankuro snarled at being called brainless. You know what, kid, you've offended me, so I'm going to teach this boy your lesson, respect your betters, said Kankuro, who pulled back a fist and was about to slug Konohamaru in the face. Naruto appeared behind Kankuro in an instant with a trident pressed against his neck. Like I said, I suggest you listen, and you are not my better, Naruto said as he glared. Kankuro let Konohamaru down and let him move away and leave the area while Naruto backed off. He then pulled off what looked to be a mummy of his back. What are you doing, Kankuro? Are you going to use the crow for this? Asked Temari, slightly worried. Kankuro, you are an embarrassment to our village, said a voice from nowhere which sounded bored. The owner of the voice appeared in a swirl of sand in front of his comrades. Oh hey Gaara, said Kankuro, scared. He turned and faced Naruto. Shukaku's vessel, said Kurama. I apologize for my brother, said Gaara. You don't have to apologize. Just keep him in check. His stupidity is going to be the death of him, Naruto. What is your name? Gaara. My name is Naruto Poseidon Uzumaki. Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, do you plan to take part in the Chunin exams? Gaara. I am considering it. Naruto. If you do, then I look forward to killing you, Gaara said as he released killing intent. You think you can kill a god? Naruto laughed. The guy's got a god complex, Kankuro thought. This guy is arrogant, but handsome. It is pity he will die by Gaara's hand, Temari thought. Well then I will see you at the Chunin exams, Naruto said before disappearing. The next day, Naruto met up with Sasuke and Sakura along his walk to the academy, so they all went together. When they arrived on the second floor, they saw Rock Lee being beaten up by two guards. Suddenly a punch was aimed at Tenten. Naruto appeared in an instant and blocked the punch aimed at her. You know it's not nice to hit a lady, said Naruto. Most of those around were surprised at how fast Naruto moved. Sasuke walked up with Sakura close behind and said, "Well, you're at it, drop the genjutsu, it's pathetic." Most were wondering what Sasuke was talking about until the guard spoke up, "So you saw through the genjutsu, huh?" The guard charged Sasuke, while Sasuke begun to swing a kick. In an instant Lee appeared between both and stopped them with his hands. "That's some chakra he's got in his arm," thought Sasuke. "What are you doing? Aren't you the one who said we should hide our true strength, Lee?" said Neji, a boy who had piercing wide eyes with a slight lavender tint to them, while walking up to Lee. The boy had noticeably long black hair which reached the middle of his back and was tied back a few inches above the end, while two straps attached to a smaller headband underneath his ninja forehead protector framed the sides of his face. He had very fair skin, and he also wore a black headband that he wore snugly over his forehead. He wore a khaki shirt, dark brown shorts, and blue shinobi sandals. He also had bandages wrapped around his right arm, chest, and right leg. "Sorry, but Lee broke off and looked at Sakura and then blushed. "My name is Rock Lee. You are Sakura, right? Please be my girlfriend, I vow to protect you with my life," Lee said to Sakura. "Definitely no," Sakura said. "Why? Lee?" "Because you are weirdo." Sakura. Lee got a little sad hearing this. Naruto laughed. "Hey you, what is your name?" Neji said to Sasuke. "It is common courtesy to give your own name before asking someone else's." Sasuke. "Hey, you are a rookie, aren't you? How old are you?" Neji. "I am not obliged to answer that." Sasuke. "What's that?" Neji. "Hey Sasuke, Naruto, come on, let's go." Sakura. After she said that, they went to walk to the examination room. But they were stopped by Lee. "Hey you with the attitude, hold on," Lee said to Sasuke. "What do you want?" Sasuke. "I want to fight right here and right now." Lee. "You want to fight me here and now?" Sasuke. "Yes. My name is Rock Lee. You said it is common courtesy for a challenger to give his name first, Sasuke Uchiha." Lee. So you know me?" Sasuke. "I challenge you. Everyone is always talking about the Uchiha clan and how great they are. I want to see if it is true. I figured you would be a good test for me. And also Sakura, I love you." Lee. "No, I would never love someone like you. Those eyebrows of yours are gross." Sakura screamed. "You have heard of the Uchiha clan and yet you are challenging me? You must be even more psycho than you look. If that is possible. You want to know more about my clan, then I will teach you the hard way." Sasuke. "Bring it on," Lee said. "Excellent, a match up against the number 1 rookie. I will draw him out and get him to reveal his technique, and I will prove myself to you guys, sensei." Lee thought. "Okay, let's fight." Sasuke. "You should take this serious. I am currently the strongest genin in the leaf." Lee. Finally interested, Sasuke accepts his challenge and attacks. He's instantly met with Lee's leaf whirlwind and goes flying backwards. Getting back up, Sasuke prepares, resorting to his Sharingan to figure out Lee's technique this time. Again, this is futile, and Lee explains it's because his techniques are neither ninjutsu or genjutsu, but mere taijutsu, also known as martial arts. But hand-to-hand combat, the Sharingan isn't helpful. Even if he can see the techniques, one's body cannot move fast enough to react. Lee uses the shadow of the dancing leaf to kick off his next move in order to finish off Sasuke, but a large turtle stops him before he carries this out. The turtle seemingly reprimands Lee for using a forbidden technique, leaving Team 7 to think the turtle is Lee's sensei. Might Guy, his actual sensei, appears on top of the turtle and punches Lee across the face as punishment, proceeding to hug him and cry afterward. Team 7 are dumbstruck, and Sasuke can't believe he was beaten by what he perceives as a freak. Guy asks the team how his eternal rival, Kakashi, is doing. He's ahead in their match record, which stands at 50 wins and 49 losses. Guy also says that he is much faster and stronger than Kakashi. When Guy leaves, Lee confesses that he is not the strongest genin Neji Hyuga, his teammate is. Naruto tells Sasuke why he lost, saying that Lee obviously trains harder than him. In the end, the team focuses their attention on the Chunin exams. Tenten thanks Naruto. After the fight, the Team 7 and Lee all headed to room 301, where the first phase of the Chunin exam would be held. When they got there they were greeted by Kiba. "So once again the rookies are together again, Hyakamaru," said Kiba. Ino hugged Naruto from behind, causing Hinata to glare at her. "So troublesome," said the familiar voice of Shikamaru with Choji close behind munching on chips. "Well Shikamaru, I didn't expect to see you here. Isn't this too much work for you?" asked Naruto, half joking, half surprised. "Yeah, but Asuma made us, so here we are," replied Shikamaru, sounding very bored. "You guys might want to keep it down, you're attracting a lot of attention," said a boy with black eyes with grey hair kept in a ponytail wearing circular glasses. He also wore a dark purple shirt with a white undershirt and a white sash around his waist worn at an angle, dark purple pants, blue sandals, and a shuriken holster on his right leg. "Who are you?" asked Sasuke. "Me? I'm Kabuto Yakushi. You must be the rookie genin," he stated. "Yeah, we are," replied Sasuke. "Well, maybe I can help you out then," said Kabuto, who then proceeded to talk about who came to the exams and what generally happened, as well as his 7-in-a-row streak of failure, and finally his ninja info cards. He still insults the Sound Village. "Show me what you have on Gaara of the Desert, Rock Lee and Naruto Poseidon Uzumaki," said Sasuke. "Okay, first up Gaara of the Desert. His teammates are Tamari and Kankuro of the Desert, who are also his siblings, and it says here he has completed 8 C ranks and a B rank without getting a single scratch. In fact, he has never been injured." The genin were stunned until Kabuto moved on. Rock Lee teammates Neji Hyuga and Tenten, Sensei Might Guy. His taijutsu has increased dramatically over the past 12 months, but the rest of his skills are virtually non-existent. He has completed 20 D ranks and 11 C ranks. Lastly, Naruto Poseidon Uzumaki says here you've done 20 D ranks and an A rank, impressive. You have Kage level chakra capacity and Kage skill level in ninjutsu. Your skill in water style surpasses that of the second Hokage as you perform it without hand signs. Your genjutsu skills are unknown, taijutsu skills unknown, and you are very skillful with a trident. Said Kabuto. Most genin were surprised as they heard about Naruto's skill. The Kage level genin. How hasn't he been promoted yet? Dosu thought. Shikamaru grew suspicious of Kabuto. Because he had classified information that only a Kage would have access to. Naruto also was suspicious. "Hey, that guy called us little," said one of the Sound genin. He had spiky dark hair and dark eyes. He wore a beige shirt with 2 black stripes and 3 prints which said death down the front. His forehead protector had a face guard. As with his teammates, he wore a snake patterned scarf around his neck. "Well, let's teach him a lesson," said the other Sound genin. He had bandages covering most of his face, leaving only his left eye uncovered. He also wore a large poncho with long sleeves, a snake patterned scarf around his neck, and a straw raincoat protruding from the back of his scarf. His back was hunched, which made him look smaller than he actually was. The Sound team dashed around the room before the one who spoke first threw a kunai at Kabuto, who jumped back to avoid them. However, in an instant the genin, who looked like a mummy, revealed a gauntlet with holes in it and swung his fist, barely missing Kabuto. Kabuto stood up and then his glasses broke. "Oh, I see, it was that kind of an attack," he said, taking off his glasses. However, something else was happening and he clutched his stomach in pain, coughing up blood. "Kabuto, are you alright?" asked Sakura. "Put this in your information. The genin of the Sound will all be chunin when this exam is over," said the Sound ninja who threw the kunai. Suddenly a large cloud of smoke appeared and about 16 leaf ninja were revealed as the smoke faded away. The big one in the middle had a sadistic grin and said, "I am Ibiki Marino, the first proctor of these chunin exams, and as of now, your worst nightmare. Our youthful students should be taking the first part of the exam by now," Guy said with enthusiasm. "Huh? You say something, Guy," Kakashi responded in a dull tone. "Ah. Curse you and your hip attitude, Kakashi," the green beast said back. Asuma and Kurenai just looked at this familiar scene with amusement. The 4 jonin were lounging around, watching the exam from a monitor. "How about we make a little friendly wager?" Asuma asked, interrupting Guy's ranting, making the other 3 jonin look at him with interest. "What kind of wager?" Kurenai asked curiously. "The wager about which of our genin teams will do the best in the chunin exams," Asuma explained with a grin. "The most youthful idea, I wager 5,000 ryo on my students." Guy eagerly agreed. "I'll join in on that. 5,000 ryo on my team, well, Naruto and Sasuke at least," Kakashi said lazily. Sakura had been improving lately, but she had been so far behind that if the other 2 weren't so strong, he would never have considered letting them participate in the exam. "As expected from my eternal rival. I'll put 5,000 ryo on my team, though I think only Shikamaru is going to make it to the finals." Asuma joined in with a bet of his own. There was silence for a while before Asuma spoke up again. "Aren't you going to bet on your team, Kurenai?" "Well, I'll bet 5,000 ryo anyway. I'd feel like a terrible teacher if I didn't have any faith in my team. I'm pretty sure that at least one of them will make it to the finals at least." Naruto stared at the questions on the written test in front of him. He knew the answers to some of them after the scarred man had introduced himself as Marino Ibiki, the proctor of the first phase of the exam. He had told them the rules for this test and left them to sweat over the ridiculously hard questions. Naruto had been suspicious ever since he had heard that getting caught cheating would only cost them 2 points, and now seeing the too hard test only solidified that impression. "We have to cheat," Naruto thought. Now the problem was how exactly he could cheat. He had no bloodlines that he could use to gather information, and he didn't have any other tricks he could use either. Getting caught cheating will result in a loss of 2 points. As long as he only got caught cheating once, then it didn't matter how obvious he was, as long as he got all the answers in one try. The god scoped out the other genin to see who seemed to be filling out the test with the most competence. Several people appeared to have caught on already and were busily writing answers onto their tests. Who are they copying it from? Naruto spotted the chunin that were disguised as genin. He surmised that they were planted so that there was someone to cheat off of. Naruto smirked to himself. Naruto decided to lay back with his feet on the desk. He would wait for the planted chunin to fill out the test and then make his move. He never noticed Hinata next to him looking over at him with curiosity. She would have been worried, but the blonde looked so utterly unconcerned that she could only deduce that he had a plan. At the front of the classroom, Ibiki looked over at the blonde as well. He had no idea what the god was playing at, but he looked cooler than an iceberg, all the stress that the others were under not even touching him. At the 40-minute mark, Naruto's eyes opened and he stood up, catching the attention of everyone that saw him. Ibiki didn't say anything as the boy made a water tendrils. One of the planted chunin was currently in the bathroom. Naruto calmly switched their test papers, erased the name and replaced it with his own, leaving the entire room gaping at him. "Not very subtle of you, Uzumaki," Ibiki commented dryly. "It's a good thing that I don't need to be subtle then, as long as I only do it once," Naruto countered. "True enough," Ibiki agreed. "Just in case anyone has any ideas following his example. I will fail you." "Why the hell does he get away with it and we can't?" a genin burst out angrily. "Because he had the stones to come up with it himself instead of just copying what someone else did. Now no more questions," Ibiki barked. Naruto went back to relaxing for the last few minutes before the time came for the final question. "There's a special rule for the 10th question," Ibiki spoke ominously. "Special rule?" someone asked. "You must choose whether to take the question or not." "What happens if we don't take it?" Tamari asked. "Then you and your team immediately fail the test." Ibiki answered with a smirk. "What kind of stupid rule is that?" "Of course we're gonna take the question then," came the grumbles from the gathered genin. "The reason for the rule is because if you get the question wrong, then you will never be allowed to participate in the chunin exam again," the scarred proctor said with finality. "That's bullshit, there are people here who have taken the exam before," Kiba burst out. "Well then you're just unlucky, because this time I make the rules," Ibiki said with a sinister chuckle. "Now choose, those of you who don't want to take the question, raise your hands." After several tense minutes, someone broke and raised his hand, apologizing to his teammates. This started a flood of people raising their hands and giving up. Naruto looked completely unconcerned. He very much doubted that Ibiki had the authority to prevent genin from ever again participating in the chunin exam. It would in fact possibly be in his best interest to stay a genin. That way he could keep gaining power without being bogged down by extra responsibility. Ibiki looked over at the god. His unbreakable calm was bolstering the courage of those around him and keeping them from giving up. "What about you, Uzumaki? You won't be able to cheat your way out again." Naruto opened his eyes and met the dark gaze of the scarred proctor. "Then I will simply answer the question. It's not gonna be that easy. Are you really going to risk staying a genin for the rest of your career as a shinobi on the off chance that you can get around the rules like that again?" "Ibiki, I really don't give a damn what rank I am, so this attempt to scare me is pretty pointless. Besides, I don't believe for a second that you have the authority to keep someone a genin forever, especially those who aren't even from Konoha." Naruto replied. Ibiki resisted the urge to frown. His attempt to psyche up the boy had backfired on him. Instead of making more people quit, it seemed that the Uzumaki's calm attitude had settled the nerves of the whole room. "I guess there's no use dragging it out any further then. Very well then. Everyone in this room passes the first phase of the exam." The expected pandemonium broke out, with indignant people demanding to know if the previous 9 questions were all pointless then. Everyone calmed down once they heard the explanation about how chunin often had to make decisions without proper information, and that those who didn't have the courage to even risk their rank wouldn't have the courage to risk their lives. Ibiki had just covered up his extensively scarred head and given a short lecture on the importance of information when a black blur smashed through a window. The blur turned out to be a kunoichi wrapped in a banner, which she pinned to the wall with kunai by way of introduction and posed in front of it. "Proctor of the second exam, the sexy Mitarashi Onko," was written boldly on the banner, with a woman in question standing in front of it. Most of the genin were gawking at her stupidly, still stunned by the spectacular entrance, and several were staring due to her barely covered assets. "You're early, again," said Ibiki. Onko blushed in embarrassment. She then looked around before speaking. "How many are there?" "Ibiki, you let all these guys pass. Your test was too easy, you must be getting soft." Or it could be a stronger group of candidates this year," replied Ibiki. "Trust me, when I'm through with them, more than half will be eliminated," Anko said with a sadistic smirk. "More than half?" asked Sakura fearfully. "Oh right, meet me at training ground 44 tomorrow, ask your sensei for directions if you don't know where it is," the perplet said and jumped out the broken window. Later. "So you are the proctor for the second phase. So what is the test about, Naruto? Where is the fun in that?" "I will tell you tomorrow with the rest of them. Anko, or you could just tell me now." Naruto. "Nah, not happening." Anko. Next day. The gathered genin were looking at the freakishly large forest that was marked as the 44th training ground. "Welcome to training ground 44, also called the Forest of Death," Anko said with relish, enjoying the scared looks that some of the genin were sporting. "This sure is a creepy place," Sakura said nervously. "You will be able to experience why this place is called the Forest of Death," Anko continued with a smile. Naruto scoffed at her. The kunai whizzed at Naruto. Naruto caught the kunai. Anko suddenly appeared behind him with another kunai in her hand drifting towards his cheek. "Tough guys like you tend to die in there," Anko said while holding a kunai to his neck. Naruto appeared behind Anko and swept her legs, making her fall. Before she could fall, Naruto caught her. "Well then, my dear Anko-chan, I will do my best to not die," Naruto said while holding her face. Anko chuckled. The girls looked at Anko with jealousy. Anko explained the second test. Later. Team 7 obtained 2 scrolls from their opponents and were on their way to the tower. The grass nin was on her way after them. She was stopped by Anko. "Proctor-san, what brings you here, grass nin?" Anko stood face to face with the mysterious grass shinobi, her eyes narrowed in suspicion as she had caught the woman ogling Naruto with a disturbing intensity that sent chills down her spine. "Why were you staring at Naruto?" she demanded, her voice razor sharp. The grass shinobi looked at her with a sly smile playing on her lips. "Oh, Proctor-san, I was merely admiring Sasuke's potential. His power is far more appealing to me than that little brat Naruto's." Anko's eyes widened in realization, and she felt a wave of embarrassment wash over her. She had misunderstood the situation entirely. I'm sorry, I thought," unable to finish her sentence. Orochimaru chuckled softly, his eyes gleaming with amusement. "No need to apologize, Proctor-san. It's an easy mistake to make." Anko turned to leave, but stopped. With a knowing smile tugged at the corners of Anko's lips as she locked eyes with the grass shinobi. "You may deceive others with your tricks, Orochimaru, but you can't fool me. I see through your disguise." Orochimaru's smile faltered for a moment, his true intentions briefly exposed before he regained his composure. "You are as perceptive as ever, Anko," he acknowledged, a hint of respect in his tone. "But remember, I am not one to be underestimated." Anko held her gaze steadily, unflinching in the face of his veiled threats. Anko's eyes blazed with determination as she prepared to confront her former mentor. Blessed by her lover Naruto Poseidon, the god of the seas, Anko had been granted a gift, the ability to wield hydrokinesis. As the first strike was launched, Anko summoned a swirling vortex of water to shield herself from Orochimaru's deadly attacks. With a flick of her wrist, she sent razor-sharp needles of water hurtling towards her opponent, forcing him to dodge and weave to avoid being struck. With a swift movement, Anko unleashed a torrent of water towards Orochimaru, who effortlessly dodged the attack, his snake slithering dangerously around him. The clash between Anko's hydrokinesis and Orochimaru's jutsu was a sight to behold, each combatant pushing their abilities to the limit in an intricate dance of power and skill. Anko's water attacks were relentless, each wave crashing against Orochimaru's defenses like a force of nature. The serpent-like ninja was not one to be underestimated. With a flick of his wrist, he summoned forth pillars of fire and gusts of wind, countering Anko's every move with calculated precision. The battlefield became a swirling maelstrom of elements, a symphony of destruction as water clashed with fire, earth trembled beneath their feet, and the air crackled with energy. Anko's hydrokinesis shimmered in the sunlight, a dazzling display of power and grace, while Orochimaru's snakes twisted and turned with lethal grace, their venomous fangs ready to strike. As the battle reached its climax, Anko and Orochimaru stood face to face, their powers intertwined in a deadly dance of fate. As the battle raged on, Anko's hydrokinesis grew more powerful and precise. She manipulated the very currents of water to trap Orochimaru in a prison of ice, leaving him struggling to break free. In a final move, Anko unleashed a torrent of water infused with Poseidon's divine energy. The sheer force of her attack sent Orochimaru flying backwards, his prison crumbling before the might of the ocean itself. Anko, her hair dripping with water and her eyes blazing with determination, had emerged victorious. The clash between Anko and Orochimaru had come to an end. I hope you burn in hell, sensei. Anko. I hope you guys liked the story. If you did, click on any of the videos which are popping on the screen right now. I promise you love them too. If you like my videos you can like and subscribe too. I'll see you on another amazing what if video guys. Love you all, peace.